What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some more EU4 as Bohemia. It is time for us to prepare to go to war with France over here. We need to bring up some of our troops and get them ready. We've just increased our manpower. We're going to do two wars at once here. I think we're going to fight France. We're also going to fight Venice. We're going to fight France to take some land here and finally get the Pale and Scotland under our rule and get some foothold on the English Isles. We're going to fight France to, I think, take some of this land. I kind of want to break up some of maybe break their nation up. I have to see what I want to do with them. I'm not sure. I think releasing subjects would be good. We're trying to go for Voltaire's Nightmare. We need 40 more nations in the HRE. That's quite a bit, but I think if we break up Italy, break up Spain, and maybe there's some small nations here we could maybe fight Bavaria for. We need to get a reason to... Let's get some... Okay, I think once we do this war and get our achievement, I'm going to start breaking up the different powers that be in the Empire and try to get them into as small of nations as possible. Thinking of people like Brabant here, who hates us, and who has, you know, some subject cores and claims we can free, like Gelry over here. Free Gelry, free Friesland. Yeah, there's a couple guys we can break free and no longer have to deal with here and get our numbers back up. Also, we need to convert some of these guys back to Protestant from Reformed. Do we have a Reformed Center of Faith anywhere? I don't think we do. I think there's one in Scotland. But other than that, it's mostly Protestant. Catholicism's on the way out, if you think about it. Let's real quick. I know I'm just waffling at the start here, but let's look at the religions tab. We've passed the number of countries with Protestant. Catholic is quite low. So it's Protestant, Sunni, and you're behind Animist and Totemist. That's crazy. Provinces, they still have a lot, because there is, the New World, which is the main source of it with these Spanish places. But as far as Europe over here, Protestant is king. Okay, cool. Let's go and get our armies in position. I just fucking hired that guy. But that's fine. We need the money anyway. Our army is very, very expensive, so we might go and lay off the high-tier advisors for some things. Like production mission we still want. I also need to get my mercantilism up because I want to get rid of these damn, what's they're called? Monopolies. They've done pretty well for us, but at this point I think we'd make more money by having the production efficiency and the goods produced. So it could be nice to get those back. But we've gotten a lot of good events here for our stab, which is quite good. I think we can do the war now. A lot of people are going to be involved in this. There's the Imperial Ban. I like the Imperial Ban more than I like the Conquest here. Let's do the Imperial Ban. Let's call in Spain. A co-belligerent you. That's not what I want to do. Fight Scotland as well. Bam, we want one province of Scotland. We just want the Pale. I've decided for our next idea group, we're going to do quality. And so now we have better infantry. Should face pretty well against one who only has defensive and exploration, and not even a finished defensive at that. We'll get the army up here in Verdun. Who's the better siege guy? One of you is. We're going to have a big fight on our hands here. But we'll let the subjects kind of roll here. I need to get my other army available over here to do the Venice War. Venice as well will do an Imperial Ban. Do I want to do it, or do I just want to do coalition against Venice? What do you have? Who can I release, I should say, that you are worth getting from? Because I don't want to give shit to Austria. Actually, Austria is now Protestant. Maybe I do want to give stuff to Austria. Same with Trent. I might just do the coalition against you. And just liberate countries here. Wait for a month and call in the coalition just so they get involved. How well is in the coalition? It's still a pretty big coalition here. Yeah, show superiority here for the coalition. I don't think I've ever declared a coalition war in my... How many hours do I have on this game? Let's see. Let's see what my hours are. I have 2,000 hours in this game. I don't think I've ever done a coalition war, but now there's a time... First time for everything, I guess. We'll do... It's so superiority, so we're just got to win the battles, but this should be fine. We'll let our armies kind of march here. We'll let the AI do a lot of the sieging, and we'll just kind of follow in behind. We will have to play this pretty close, because these two wars are not easy, so to speak. Who else is Constance? Constance I can convert, finally. So we're going to definitely force your religion and get some war reps out of you. That should be good. Now for Venice, I think I want to release nations here. Crete, Albania. I'd rather do Padua. Montenegro. No, we're trying to take Montenegro and Serbia. Milan, yes. Verona, yes. Aquile, Dalmatia. No, we need Dalmatia. Not Ragusa. Ferrara, yes. 3 leagues can be released, and that's good. Otherwise, I can't really take stuff. If we release Crete, no one can deal with them. We'll just release all the stuff. Actually, stop Crete, stop Albania. We want to return cores. Not the Papal State. We'll do Austria. And then I want to do one more. Who else do we want to revoke from? I think that's fine. We'll free, we'll do, what's this one? We'll do the one that's not the coast. Not Trieste, we'll do Gorizia. And we'll see. Maybe if we take more, they'll go down and force them a little bit, and we can do that all. Spain is going to be, this is going to be a whole different one here, because we need to release nations, right? Oh god, it's going to be a crazy one. Provence is a yes. They are in the Empire. Who else was in the Empire? Burgundy was in there. Alencon, Auvergne, Bourbonnais. What's imperial land, I should say? Barrois. Who has this? Bar and Provence has both of those. If I do this, I could do... Can I do it in a different order? That way I get both of them. So if I don't release... If I get Bar instead of Provence... Give me Bar, and then give me Provence. And then is Bar still around? Bar is still around. Good. What else is Imperial? That's it as far as Imperial stuff. We are going to free some of the other ones that border us, though. We'll do Champagne. This is the War of Liberation is what this is. So that's Champagne. What's down over here that we can do? Dauphine. Notice how I'm choosing the ones that border us. Dauphine. And down here is Toulouse. And that's all. And that's going to just really gimp and... Yeah, there we go. I like that. All right, those are our 2 war goals. I have to go and fight the wars now. I've burned 7 minutes just by plotting out things on the peace deal screen. So now we just got to go and win to get those peace deals instituted. And we are going to be losing money constantly because our armies are expensivo. But we should be fine, I think. Definitely don't think Venice can kind of hold up to us. So should be just a open and shut little war here. But I'm going to go fight it, and I'll bring you guys back once I have an update. We might get to get out of this. I don't see France's army anywhere in their territory. I mean, you have this army over here, which is not enough to contend with us. You have Tuscany's army, of course, is in the region. They're 55k. Constance is now out, which means we can convert their religion. Religion war reps will take a little bit less money here. There we go. That's one less person in the Empire who is not of our religion. There's only 7 heretic princes. Good. Any I can get rid of. Religious unity. So Mainz, Munster, Bavaria, Corsica, Brabant, and Liège. Corsica is against us in this war, right? Okay, we could swing some stuff with some of these. Corsica we can do something with. Remember, the whole point of this is to get this out of you. So we need to get an army and make some landings in Scotland to take down the Scots, which will be interesting, to say the least. All right, quick war update. We've been kind of stomping on Tuscany here. We've taken all of their forts. You can see they're one reason for piecing out, and this is going to release some of their nations here. Well, I guess the reason changed. Oh, they're in an active war here. Active battle, I think. Yeah, they can now be gone. This is going to give us war reps. It'll release Siena. They give us a bunch of money. And that's good, because we have loans. So we'll just take the money from Tuscany, knock them out. That's one less in the war against France. And we can keep this army carpet sieging over here. I got a 4-siege general, which is really, really good. He's quite strong. That gets us one more person here. You're not our religion, though, which is sad here, but I can make you my religion. Cool. Welcome to Protestantism. Venice has managed to land some people over here. We're going to go and deal with Lithuania's rebel problems up in the north. with one of our armies here. We're kind of just rolling the siege here. How close are you just piecing out? Not super close, but if I just keep beating up on you... My goal here is to get this one last province to tick down from 7% to 6% through just devastation. We might be able to get lucky here. There's just Spoleto to be conquested here. And Venice is basically full sieged, which is always good to see. France is nowhere to be found. I don't know where the men are. They're somewhere, but not anywhere that I know of. We need to get Liège out of here. You should definitely come and be our religion. Give us some money. You don't have anything I can return cores on. But welcome to our great faith here. Who else is involved in this that I can beat up on? So Corsica will force over. These are all his subjects. Scotland's still in this. And how are we doing as far as people who aren't our religion in the empire? Let's check in on that again. That's 2 people gone. But one of those we did create ourselves. So we do enforce religious unity. Munster, Bavaria, Corsica, Brabant, and Mainz. We're going to deal with Corsica. Mainz we can get just by getting them to like us a little bit. Brabant, Corsica... Brabant will need to fight, but they border us, so that's easy. Bavaria will need to fight, they border us, it's easy. And Munster we need to fight, but they border us, so that shall be easy. You're supporting the defense of Stettin. You're allied with Dortmund. Let's get a claim on Brabant, and we're going to also get a claim. Pull back from the guy on Venice. Let's get a claim on something of Bavaria. We already have a claim. In fact, we can do that war. That fights Mainz as well, and we can force Mainz. So we can do that war as well. Once we beat up France a little bit more and full siege their stuff, I think I'll declare that war. And we'll convert you to our religion, we'll convert Mainz to our religion. We're going to get super close to having a full Protestant empire, which will be really good for us. I'm going to finish this out. I'll go and squash these rebellions and just kind of play gatekeeper, make sure Venice can't get back on land here. And we'll knock them out soon, and then France will follow. All right, quick update. We can knock Venice out. I'm debating between releasing Crete or releasing Albania. I think I'll do Crete instead of Albania. I want the... Yeah, let's do Crete. Crete's more annoying for us to fight, and so Venice should be out real soon. We're sieging both their forts. Let's see, I want to get this army that we have over here, this navy, I should say, and I want to get a landing done in Corsica. We also got to do a landing in Scotland. So I need to bring one of my armies over here to do the Scottish landing first. We'll take them over to the mainland. Who's fighting me over here? It's the rebels. Okay. That should be fine. We'll run down those pretenders. Run down those guys. You are at 4 reasons. It's a good war. There goes the pretenders. France is still not in their home country. They only have a 5k stack army, which is irrelevant. Hopefully Spain will go and deal with Corsica for me. I don't want to go and deal with those guys. There go the pretenders and these peasants. And I guess because I changed to using money now, these guys. Okay, there we go. Get Venice out. Gets Austria a little bit more land. Now there's only 1 province that they occupied that was part of the empire. There's probably some other nations that will want to join the empire because we are going to be friendly to them. More nations to convert to our religion as well. And now they just have this little bit of land here. And we've really dismantled them. Milan's in the game again. And I could vassalize a couple of these guys, but not too big of a deal. Okay, so now it's going to be pivoting towards France. We'll do the naval invasion. Corsica's going to be a thing. Hopefully Spain, with your 26 boats here, is capable of invading a person that has 7 troops. But I wouldn't hold my breath on that. It's the AI. There are no more forts in the mainland for France. Our peace deal is still quite a bit. Can I do anything else with our 1 peace deal, or like return any cores? No, we'll just put you for money. Okay. France should fall. Coalition's gone. Venice is dead. We'll pull this army back over here. Pull this one back to our capital. This army's doing a siege, but then we'll start drilling. And now our wars are basically done. So let me go do this naval invasion. There goes Smolensk. Is there an expand the empire casus belli that we have? I've been missing out on this. Could I declare war on you for expand the empire? Oh, I can. Okay, we'll be doing that soon. We'll definitely be forcefully expanding our empire to get Voltaire's nightmare accomplished, especially with all these lands that we're going to break up off of Spain here. 62. Got to get another 38. I think that's doable. Yeah, I think that's doable, especially if we start breaking up things like Bavaria, Munster, and Brabant who've expanded. There's some 4 or 5 nations there. There's all of these ones down here. We'll just have to stop these guarantees I have on all the different nations that I've released. As long as they're not in the Empire. Even though they do already get a guarantee on me if they are in the Empire, so I'll have to handle all that. But let's go ahead and do our naval invasion here. I think we just land right in Scotland here. Just land right here. I see we did bring... Don't lose professionalism. We'll use the recovery rate. 1 army should be enough to handle these guys. Get that sieged. Get the second wave over. I realize now this navy is really hurt. They're not even super strong yet. That's going to kick their navy out, isn't it? Because they have that 12 stack there. Don't actually do that. Get them on board. I'll have to upgrade my stuff yet again. France is full siege. I need them to not surrender. I also need... Where's my other army I had over here? Bring this army down to the south. They're going to be what we're going to need to use against Corsica, I believe. So pull this guy out. Don't lose the stab. That'd be bad. I guess we're engaging that. They're just lights. What are you? You're 3 lights as well. Don't lose any ships, please. Well, that's no bueno. They have heavy in there. 29th of May. Get to port. Okay, so we lost 6 boats. That's fine. We can replenish 6 boats. That's not terrible. 4, 5, 6. But we have landed. We have landed. And I think they're granting access to somebody. So we can deal with Scotland now and get the Pale off of them. Oh, shit. Meath. We can get Meath. We can force Meath free and then subject Meath. That's what we're going to do. We're going to force Meath off them. Spain has landed to deal with Corsica. That's all good. Okay. I'm going to go and fight the rest of this. We should have it handled now that we've landed in Scotland, and I'll bring you guys back once we're done. Real quick, we can get Scotland out of the war. We should be able to get the Pale free. Let's just do it right now. I hope there's no navy here that's going to catch my navy out. We can risk it. Meath is free. They will accept vassalization. We need to become... We need to get on improving with that. We can get a claim on Brabant. We can use that to change their religion. Well, we can almost get a claim on them. We'll wait a couple weeks for that. Royal marriage you right away, Meath. I don't want to lose you to some other folks that we have around. Parthenons can be improved, so can Visby City. We have so many things we can improve over here that I'm not going to do. I'm going to save up. Though Parthenon is really good, we're not going to ever annex Byzantium, and we don't need to improve them. We're going to save up to do the one in our capital here. Gives us that plus bonus imperial growth modifier. Really good, that. Spain has landed in Corsica. They need more troops to siege that, actually. When do you need? You need 19, and you have... You should have enough. You just need to replenish, and then they can start doing that siege. Let's get our men back in station here. That is all good. This black flagged army we're just going to put and sit in Meath right quick. Let's go ahead and start improving with them. 1 more month and I can deal with Brabant and not worry about them. Improve. Get this claim with Brabant. Pull back there. We probably won't actually take this land. We will just call back on Brabant. I can invest in new tech. Do I want to? Not really. I am really close to 100 innovativeness, which is... You know, something cool to have. A lot of people now don't have heirs. By the way, if England dies right now, succession war between Spain and Bohemia, I'm not saying it's going to happen, but if it did happen, I'd be happy. So we can see how that's going. Ottomans, when's our truce up with you, by the way? I need to check on that. 15, okay, it's another 10 years there. Trying to think what we're going to do, because, I mean, they're close to getting out. 6 reasons. If we can just get Spain... or Corsica into our pocket over here and convert you. So force religion there, get money, and give me your war reps and transfer trade. Byzantium's going to go help that out. Okay, we're going to let them siege that. We should be able to get Meath under our thumb here. And that will get the Pale done. Do we have to own it directly? Let's see what it's required for. It needs to be core. Okay, we can just annex them. We'll just vassalize them and then later annex them, and then we'll just get the Pale that way. I don't care about the overextended here. We do it again. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to annex that subject once we get them, but that's all good. We're going to let this siege tick over here, and then we're going to peace out of the war where we've absolutely decimated France. All right, Corsica has fallen. That means we can punch them for money. Fall back from Meath. We are improving with... Let's get another diplomat back. I don't want to have too many guys. I want to have some kind of diplomats available. We're dealing with rebels for our subject over there, so ignore those guys. They won't exist. Corsica, you will now be our religion and give us a bunch of money and stuff. We're going to deal with those guys. And now it's time to actually dismantle Spain, or France a ton here. Wait a day. And look at that just coalition of nations that have now broken free here. France has been decimated. We have a merchant. What the hell do we do with this guy? Transfer trade power. Didn't know he'd get kicked out of that. Okay, let's see who I can now enforce religious unity with. Because some of these guys are not going to be in our empire. Duke of Burgundy wishes to join the empire. Yeah, come and join the empire. Yeah, why would I not let them in? Welcome to the Empire, Burgundy. I'll welcome you. Anyone else want to join the Empire? While I'm here. Anyone close to want to join the Empire? Hungary, Burgundy's joining. Okay, anyone need religious unity? Munster, Bavaria, Brabant. That's peace for us. While I'm at peace here, alliance you, and then in a month we will vassalize you. I need to get this guy out of there. Accept that religion with you. That's all doing well. We can do a diet. Let's do the diet. Raise tax. Build up your manpower. Manpower's going to take forever. Increase trade power in English channels is fair. We're trying to get some claims on England to go to war with them for multiple reasons. Let's just get Meath over here. Trading a wine, minus 1%. Okay. 9th April, there is Meath. And we now have Dublin under us. Divert trade, embargo rival. I want to enforce your religion. Bam, we now have a Protestant nation in the Isles. That's cool. And do we take England, or do we just break England apart and get some of their land to be part of the Empire? I like this playstyle of partitioning. It's kind of cool. I need to invite Provence. I need to force Provence into the Empire is what I should say. I didn't realize their capital would be over here. But now they have all this land that's not imperial. So maybe we just revoke guarantee on you. I need to revoke guarantee on some of the people that I have. Because I have a lot of guys I'm guaranteeing here. And I want a lot of them to be in the Empire instead of what they're currently doing. So we'll keep some of it. Yeah, Meath would join. Meath should... No, Meath can't reach us, or else they would. Hungary, Burgundy... I like Tulo. Different religion. Okay. Well, get on that. Protestant Reformation of Faith, or Center Reformation. Are you actually converting the Orthodox provinces? You are. I didn't know they could convert that. That's cool. That's handy. Okay. Anyway, I'm all over the place here. What I want to do now is let's do some wars to change some religions here. So Verdun and Berg, don't care about either of those guys. They should be handled. Let's get our troops back. Do you have what's your navy? 30k navy. Yeah, let's get our troops back before we do that war. What about Bavaria? Mainz and Baden. Good. Okay. We're going to do this war, finally get the last province of Austria proper, and knock out Bavaria as one of the nations that are, what's the word? Catholic. So what we're going to do, convert religion. Look, we got to break free some nations here. So release everybody. Start with Munich. Well, we want to do Donnerroll. Tyrol can be free. Ingolstadt. So Anbach and Ingolstadt have the same fucking cores. Do Tyrol. I'd rather have Ingolstadt. I just like the name more. And I can't actually force your religion here. It's so close. If I take this province, though... They're going to hate us, but we'll be back. We'll be back with you eventually. We can get mines. Well, mines is already converted. Okay, this is a waste of our time, other than breaking free some more subjects here. And some of those guys are not going to be Protestant, so that's going to be a whole thing. But that war's going to just be fought automatically. We don't even need to do anything. I'm going to get my guys back, and we'll chain war with Brabant as well. And then we'll do... Who else is not a heretic prince, so to speak? Munster. Munster's allied to England, so we will fight England to get that done. So let's get some claims on England. I'll handle these guys, get religious unity in the Empire, and then I'll bring you guys back once it's time to look outwards and expand the Empire. All right, we're back, and we have basically defeated Brabant. They are ready to capitulate. Do I want to pillage your capitals? That give me AE. No, it does give me some AE. Yeah, let's not just take the AE. We'll punch you for money instead. Just give me as much as you can. I don't really care too much. Get war reps. We'll come visit you later, Brabant. I'd much rather just free up some of these nations you have over. Or not, that's not Brabant, that's Bavaria. I was saying Brabant because we're going to fight them. We have a claim on them. We don't care for much other than just freeing up all the subjects that they have and trying to force their religion, which they're 101%. You kidding me, right? Friesland and Gellery, we're going to free both of you. And maybe we'll wait up. Let's see. There's got to be a way. If we just get the autonomy up in the province, maybe that'll tick down by 1% of their total worth. We'll be actually able to get Brabant to enforce religious unity. I hope so. Because, man, it really sucks that those are the last two guys. I could have enforced and then used that war goal, but this is free. We will not lose that. Anyway, I'm going to fight these wars. It should be easy. Brabant has 30k troops, but our smallest army size is 40k, so that's going to be just absolutely slaughtered. And I'll bring you guys back once we can make all our peace deals. All right, it's time to make our peace deals. We're going to knock out, of course, first will be... Who the hell is this? This is Berg. We're going to release 3 nations here. Bam. They're now Protestant in the Empire. I think Paderborn I need to convert, though. So let's go ahead and get our other guy to come in and enforce religious unity with Paderborn. Everyone else should be our religion. Sure. Good. Munster, we're going to need to free some people from your control as well soon. 57% siege on the siege of Brandenburg, or what the Brandenburg's doing. Brabant is full siege. They have not ticked down 1% here, which is really sad. So we're just going to release the nations that they still have, get war reps, get transfer trade, and we'll be back to them eventually. Won't take anything from them. I need to do the other guy first, though, even though it's just money. Money still matters. Not past the point of needing money. Let's go and start moving our armies over to... Well, let's wait till we're not in this war real quick. We're going to march, I think, 3 armies over to the English side of things. Leave 80k in the mainland, have 120k in our one subject over there. Where's my other army? So I have one here. Oh, it's this one that I stationed down here. Okay, bring him over too. Get me out of this war. We're getting close to having a cap on our admin points. Just devote some of that. Do I need to do anything with our... Yeah, let's go ahead and reduce inflation as well. Get us another 4 ducats a month. Making a ton of money now. How's our mercantilism? 85%. Okay, should be meaning we're getting close to not needing our monopolies anymore. Doomsday for Tarascan, poor dudes. Hate to see it. How is it looking over here? Looking very Portuguese and very Spanish. I do see Florida over here, and Newfoundland from those guys. Kill looks good. Azurin, the Mamelukes, Ottomans have been relegated. We will keep, of course, going after them. That's not going to stop. Need to get my claims. Okay, let's get this war over with. There we go. Knock them out. Yes. Then we can free a couple more princes here. And get some money from them. Wait a day, take our war goal, release some more nations. Some of them are not our religion. So let's get Friesland and Gellery. Friesland, and let's do Gellery. Then let's go ahead and pass the next reform, giving us yearly tax income. And next we have the Perpetual Diet, which will get us a mission done, right? Perpetual Diet is for the... Reformatio Sigismundi. And we have peace in Europe. which we can already do, which gives us your separatism. And this one, we just need to have all the imperial provinces be under our control, which is some stuff owned by Savoy, some stuff owned by Venice, some stuff owned by Denmark, and then some stuff... What the hell's going on here? Who is England attacking? Oh, they're attacking Scotland. Okay. Well, let's try to do our best to help them. Let's expand Meath a little bit here. Let's get some Meathian claims. Let's bring all of our troops over to Meath. We're going to take 120 and just bring them all over. And they're just going to be working. We need to get across this strait as fast as possible. So let's get them over there, get them in position. Our war goal, of course, is actually going to be for Calais, because we can control who takes Calais a lot easier than we control anything else. Let's deal with these rebels over here. I want to get this guy... Well, he'll be able to march over when we go to war, so that's not too big of a deal. Stop drilling, though. Do you want to bring another army? Maybe I do just another 40 stack in this region. Yeah, let's do a 40 stack. I don't know if we can afford it, but we're going to just pay for it anyway. We did just get another 26 ducats a year because of that. Our income is not the best. Only 200 in this day and age is not awesome. We do have the most populous trade node. Not necessarily under our control, but we have a third of it, which is good. All right, we have moved over 120 troops to our one little province we have in Ireland, and it's time for us to go and do our war here. We'll get naval attrition as well for this tech here. Let's declare it's going to be for Calais. That way we control the mainland here. Spain will not get involved. Didn't even think about fucking Spain. Man will get involved. We can convert Man, convert Aachen and Munster. That's all good. Declare. Good. Oh, I forgot these guys. Okay, we need this navy's gonna die. Yeah, we'll just start sieging all this land here. This is bad on me. 13th of June. Great. That navy's gonna be just perpetually stuck there. Good news is Scotland exists. What do we want out of this? We want to keep Calais as it is. Can I just release like all of these? Release all of the Isles. We do Cornwall, we do Wales. Don't need Gaeldom. Then we're going to take Calais. Fuck it, take Calais. I want like a foothold in Kent. If I do that, that's crazy. But if we do this, it's actually not a huge coalition. It's just the Ottomans, and they've been stuck in our coalition for decades. In fact, thinking about the Ottomans, truce is for another 7 years, so we can actually circle back to them. All this stuff will be handled. This army over here needs to go and siege stuff. Take the big stack I have sitting over here. We're going to knock out Munster. Keep you available over here if you're needed. That should handle that region. We need to get access to the strait. So if they ever abandon the strait, it's go time for us to cross it. But that's all fine. I need to break this army free, and how's the best way to do that? How do we want to break the navy out of there? Do I just sacrifice other boats? Because they're never going to leave this if I don't sacrifice boats. That's the one mistake I've made here, is I can't cross the strait again. How dumb is the AI? Let's try it. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get our navy up and replenished here. We're going to get ourselves an admiral. Let's get a better admiral. There we go. I want to try to draw them away from this little thing they've got going on over here and get them somewhere useful. On this front, Munster's looking fine. They're going to get knocked out, no problem. Let's get a general over here and just deal with the rest. What do we want from Munster? Munster has some subjects they can release. They can also be, I believe, forced to religion, and that's done with Munster. Okay. Aachen, you're in this war as well. Just money, I think. Money and war reps and transfer trade. Man, I want to convert your religion. And just money and war reps from you as well. We'll see if we can do that. It's going to be hard to get to Man, because we don't have naval superiority here. But we'll see what we can do. 6 boats stopping me from marching 40k across. It's frustrating, but I have no one to blame but myself. I want to knock Munster out of here, but the problem is, as soon as I do, this 30k fleet's going to cause problems. Hungarian pretenders. This is why we have this army stationed back home. Okay, I'm going to keep sieging, and I'm going to try to make a play to cross this strait, and I'll bring you guys back once I do. All right, we're going to make another attempt to try to draw off some of their troops here. We've got a fully stocked navy again. That drew away the 44k stack. If I can just draw you over here, we can get up our troops and take out this 7k. Get them out. There we go. They have to fall back. We can cross the strait. And I think we're good. Can we get one army to just cross the man real quick? Just occupy that spot. Bam. There goes man. Where's my... Do I have a good siege guy? You're the 4 siege. Just put you right over there. That's a big navy I don't want to deal with. Just cross back to the... Oh, they got caught. They got caught. 2nd of August. Don't lose the boats. 2nd of August, get out. I think we lost 1 troop there. It was a infantry. We can deal with the infantry loss. Alright, we just need to be over here to defend this. We don't have to worry about man too much. It kind of sucks if we don't get to, what's the word? If we don't get to convert them, it's kind of sucks, but we can deal with it. It's not like the worst thing in the world. Also want to do some development. But now we've crossed the strait. It should be fine. We're going to have to tiptoe around because they do have parity with us militarily with our force here. Just barely. Our idea should be better. They only have offensive, and we have quality and offensive. So we should have some kind of edge there. But I'm going to do the fights. We've now crossed the strait. It should be easy pickings, and I'll bring you guys back once we can peace out. Real big battle here. We managed to get around this army and trap them in between 2 forts. This could be a stack wipe. They can fall back to Aberdeen. Let's see how it goes. 120 versus 70. We outnumber them in all regard. Like, we're just going to wipe the floor with them here. Bam. Kills off a ton. Looks like they do have access through. Where's our 4 siege guy we had again? Is it Frank? Yeah, this guy. March him down here. Get the 2nd army, and he can come down here to defend. Now that we've beaten up that army, I feel real good about our chances here. Let's try again to do this little naval invasion we were doing earlier. Might get luckier this time. I do see we have the North Sea Squadron stationed here, so that does not feel good. But we can just kind of chase these guys down. I didn't realize there was 13 colonies that were over here. Alright, we're going to keep doing our sieges. With the general we have, it should be easy. That 4 siege really does pack a wall up here. They can try to de-siege, but they shouldn't be able to just march through us, should they? Or they can, I guess. Okay, let's keep our forces together then. Let's try to pick off this navy as well. 2 ships captured. That's going to be a bad fight for us. 17th of March. What do we lose? All right, some more light ships, but some of those were the captured ones, so I don't really care too much. Let's see. Yeah, it was mostly the captured things that we lost. We'll just get another cog over here, or brig. And we'll keep fighting. All right, I'm going to do the rest of the war. We're going to besiege, and I'll bring you guys back. All right, we can now get out of this war. We're going to free a bunch of people, spend a bunch of diplo points, and just get ourselves out of here before we get any more big wars here. But now we have a conglomerate of people we are supporting in the Isles over here. And we're getting closer to getting the HRE to Britain, which is pretty cool, because we have some of the stuff over here. We're going to get some of our guys off this rock. Let's get one of our armies over here. Let's get one black flag and keep the other one in Kent. It's time to vacate the Isles. Things will get converted. I wanted to just convert both these provinces. One more year until we need to do our tech. I'm losing a lot of money. We're out of manpower because I've bungled this war a little bit. Let's take this guy. Have you protect trade and do that. Let's see. Where are the caravels? Protect trade, protect trade. And what's next? Well, I want to replenish my manpower. We have a war with the Ottomans coming up in about 4 years. I think that'll be our next big thing. We'll actually start doing down Byzantium's tree, at least as far as expanding into Asia Minor is concerned. And then it's, I think, forcing through the imperial reforms. I think we have to start attacking people. There's, I think, only one heretic prince. Who's the heretic prince? Who else is heretic? Religious unity. Baden. Okay. Don't. Thanks. Sweet. Okay, so there's one heretic prince. It is Brabant. We are aware of them. I have a claim on them. We will attack them once our truce is up, and we will convert them. Then we need to expand the empire. So right now we are huge. And we have some Casus Belli and a lot of guys that I don't support independence for anymore that we can start working on. So I'm going to start expanding that. That'll be our European aggressive expansion is put towards that. We're going to keep partitioning up England. Hopefully get Scotland free here. And then I don't know. We have the things we need for Meath over here. I could annex them right away. 4 years to annex them and get that achievement done. What's Voltaire's Nightmare sitting at right now? 74. We need 25 more. I freed like a bunch of guys over here. We could do it. If I force Provence in right away, we could do it. But I'm going to stabilize, get our manpower back, and let's come back whenever it's time to go to war with the Turks. All right, so now we've got to the point where it's time to do our second war with the Ottomans. I've been doing some wars to expand the empire over here. If we check over here, I have Estonia and Latgalia. They've now been expanded. I'm currently at war with Denmark, where I'm trying to free some of their provinces. We're going to take Holstein from them, and we're also going to break away Norway and Sami up here. Or Sapmi. I can't pronounce the A with the tilde over it. But we're getting in position to fight the Turks down here. Let's go ahead and just call in Spain here. What's our war goal going to be? I think it's fair to go for Hudvingir. Hudavindigar. There we go. Let's not declare on Byzantium. Let's just go for Hudavindigar. Declare. Call in Spain. Not worried about that coalition there. The Ottomans only have 80k troops. Going to bring our 40k armies down here and take the one we have stationed in our capital. That should all be fine. We're waiting to peace out Denmark. They're pretty close. If I just took away some of the war rep stuff, I'd be fine. Like, if I just cut this DAC, I don't need to... Well, I'll just sit in this. We have a siege ongoing right now with Hungary up here, so Denmark's basically gone. And that'll probably get us real close to getting our next reform, which is perpetual diets. We're kind of blitzing through these. There's also Savoy in this, so we're going to break away some of Savoy stuff. We can't convert them. I think they're too big to convert right now. Yeah, 74. We have to do a direct war attack against them. So we're going to break off Geneva. We're going to return some stuff to Switzerland. Actually, if I don't break off Geneva, I can do Waldenstadt as well. And that should be everything that they have, right? So that gets them out of our hair here. And then it's just Venice and Provence. Cool. I could force Venice into the Empire. Well, they have Imperial Ban. Okay. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do with Savoy over here. So we'll let that do. We'll pull back this guy. He doesn't need to be over here. We'll move him to Vratislav. Actually, can he stay in Holstein? He can stay in Holstein once we take control of that. And we're going to be doing just fine. Yeah. I like this united, just like the free, independent Ireland that's in peace, because we're enforcing independence on everybody here except for Kildare. Which Kildare could probably die. So that's cool. We could annex Meath right now. 86. Actually, never mind. It takes one more year. So we're going to fight the Turks. I don't think it'll be too tough. I need to teleport my 4-star general over here. So let's take the 4-star. Bam. He got in a helicopter and flew to a new side of Europe. And we're just going to carpet siege the Turks and take everything that Byzantium can afford to have, I think. So let's just... Hell, I don't even need Hudvingar. Yeah, I'll just take it all and give it to Byzantium. But I'll be back once we've gotten out of the Denmark War and we're just in war with the Turks. All right, thought I'd get a quick war update. We've gotten out of the peace deal with Denmark. Norway is now free, and Sapmi exists up here. They are both Protestant, funnily enough, which means they might want to join... How do you feel about joining the Empire? Oh, they lose government rank. That sucks. Anyway, Denmark is now no longer in control of any unlawful territory. That just leaves what is Provence and a little bit of Venice. We can smack Venice around very soon. In fact, we can just force Venice into the Empire wholesale, I think. We have Imperial Ban for just Trieste. You have a truce with them for 2 years. Okay, then it's just fighting Provence, who our truce is up in 4 years. But we're fighting the Ottomans right now. They've kind of not doing much. We've sieged all their forts and their capital. That's why we have 33%. Now we just need to get our vassals over here to start carpet sieging. I am losing a ton of manpower doing this. That's not the best. Well, actually, it is a fine fight over here. Now that we've taken 2 military ideas, we're kind of just dominating. Plus our massive prestige and power projection. So we're very strong. Plus this 4 siege general is just churning through forts without me even needing to use. Like, I've not artillery barraged a single fort here. And they're just falling like crazy there. That's a bad example because we just lost the dice roll. But this should be all handled here. I'm trying to think what we need to take. Spain is struggling to deal with Tafilalt and Tunis, which is kind of absurd. I've never seen Spain struggle so much against an AI Barbary pirate over there, but they are, so it is what it is. But we're going to just keep carpet sieging. Now we have only 1 fort left. And who else is in this? Mahra Kilwa. Kilwa's a problem down here. They're going to siege up some of this stuff, but I can't do anything about that. They might march up. Mamluks still exist. What are they doing? They're just chilling. Cool. Yeah, I'll just carpet siege. I think we've done enough to win this. Now the AI can just get involved and do things. I'm going to try to preserve some manpower. Maybe we go and beat up France again to free up some states they have. We have a truce, though, so we'll get this war done, and then we'll see what we want to do next, and I'll bring you guys back once we do that. All right, quick war update. Our vassal swarm has carpet sieged the Ottomans down. They have no troops. I haven't done anything. My manpower is, my army maintenance is at 0. I'm just making in the money while my swarm does its job, so it's going really well for us. We're going to feed Byzantium a ton of land here. We can't yet peace out. Can I give another province if I... Okay, no, I can't. Unless I do... You have claims. Lithuania. Lithuania. Can I give Lithuania... Oh, I can. There we go. Bam! Okay, what am I giving that's costing stuff? What's costing me stuff that I'm giving right now? You don't have a claim on that. You do have a claim on that. What am I giving you that... Oh, it's that one. Ah. Well, I could just not give those. What's the other one that they don't have a claim on that I'm giving away? What cost me stuff that I'm giving? I don't know. Alright, sort by... Oh, this one right here. I saw it. I saw it. Where was that? 10. But you've, it's occupied by you. We have claims on both of them. Shouldn't it share it? Oh, because I guess it's their conquest. I see. Okay, whatever. We'll just instead take the fort over here. It's the same kind of thing. I don't care. But we just got to get Tunis out. Tunis is pretty low. And we also have to deal with Tafilalt. And Mahra and Kilwa are somewhere down here. I don't even know what's going on in this region. Looks like Spain's down there doing some fights and some stuff. But now the swarm is mobilized. It shouldn't be long before they get out. I want to get this over with. And let's think about what we want to do next. So Provence is now in the Empire because Toulouse went and beat them up. We're up to 80 nations in the HRE. I can expand that still. I don't like that I'm starting to get call for pizza. So that's a bad thing. Shout out to, I think, is that a Roomba that does call for pizza? I don't know who says that, but it's over there. Let's peace out you. I'm okay truce locking the other guys here. So let's get our 1 claim. Let's wait a day. Bang, bang, bosh. We'll pay off Byzantium. That's a good looking, that's a healthy Byzantium right there if I've ever seen one. Let's do our war against, who is this? This is Venice, right? We're going to do it. We'll do... I don't even need to do liberation. We'll just take... What do you have a claim on? You have Kataro. We'll do it for my claims. Do it for Spoleto. Tuscany called in. Oh yeah, that's fine. Do the war. Should be easy against Venice. We'll take... What do we want out of this? I think we want these 4 provinces. We want to give this to... What's his face? We also want to take this one because it's free. And we want to start freeing people. Who's a claim? Does anyone have a claim on this? No one has a claim on this. We'll give that to Byzantium. We're going to start freeing... That's actually no one else we can free. Okay, what do we do in this case, then? Can we force... Return core... not to Austria. Then we just peace out, I think. We'll just take money from them and make this a quick war to kick them out of the empire. Sweet, so that'll deal with Venice. Venice is so weak over here, it doesn't matter. Tuscany, we'll just probably white peace you out. Maybe break that treaty you have with France. Though I do like having you an ally with France. I don't know. But we're going to do this war. It should be just easy. I can just leave the this force siege over to go do the war here. They have a combined total of, what, 90k troops? So it shouldn't be hard to do. And I'll bring you guys back once we can peace out. All right, we've now gotten to the point where we can peace out of this Venetian war. We're going to punch Tuscany for a bunch of money because we are in perpetual loss here in between whenever we get our monopoly funds. With Venice itself, I'm going to stop taking money from them. I don't need as much money as this will give me. Looks like a little coalition will form. I'm not super scared of it. Let's think, what's our move after this? So France is going to retake Champagne. Sadly, that's not Imperial land, so I can't do anything about it. What if I just Imperial expansion against Toulouse? Oh, we have a truce with them because I just gave that up. What do I do next? Does it need to be Savoy? Do I have what's my truce with Savoy? 99. Okay, maybe we just start taking the Italian lands. I think that's what we do. We're going to do Verona. We'll do, maybe not Venice, but we'll take like Milan and things in order to start getting some Italian lands into the empire. So let's go ahead and peace out of this. Give it a day. Peace out. Imperial ban is gone. We can do our next reform, which is perpetual diet. Bam. That lets us now go into centralization, which is very good. Let's do the Reformatio Sigismundi. And let's do peace in Europe, which gives us years of separatism decrease. Now, we can almost do defend the empire. But we don't have the tech yet to do the church. We need tech like 17, I think, for the church. Right? Tech 17? Maybe. We're also upgrading this to have the highest level of the thing in Prague. Okay. At this point, let's take stock. There is, I believe, one heretic prince, and that is Brabant. We can't go to war with them yet because we have a truce. These guys are dying. I wish I could really defend them much better. What if I just ally you? Will you call me in if I throw that out? Throw that out and call me in. Let me fight France and Toulouse. We'll see. Let's also, while we're here, we're losing a lot. Oh, we're 2 over. Okay, that one of those is the one I just threw out. Let's annex Meath, get them out of there. That will be good for us. Let's go ahead and take our land back. We need to get more power over here. That's going to get us the Dublin mission done. And what's our next war? Aquileia, we're going to force you into the empire. We're also going to force Modena. Who else? Here's the good question, though. A lot of these guys I want to fight. I also want to force them to be my religion. Milan's a little bit too big to force them in. Yeah, we have no CB against Milan. I think we'll go... What if I do Padua? Padua, and then I fight Milan, and I can maybe give some Milanese land back. Anyone have claims on these? No one has claims on those. I could pillage capital, though. Or I could fight Verona. Ferrara and Savoy. I need to convert people. Savoy's down to 59, so I have to have them co-belligerented if I'm gonna force them in. Alright, let's move from east to west. We'll start with Aquileia. I don't even know how to pronounce that. We'll just do the normal, expand the empire, let the AI fight that, and we're just gonna sit here in speed 5 until we get that annexation of Meath. And then once this war's over, we'll probably call it, because we're actually getting close to catching up. We're at 1592, so it's conceivable that we could hit 1600. Depends on how much I want to play this out. We'll let the AI fight this war. I'll bring you guys back, and we'll look and see whenever we get this mission here for having Dublin as a core province, which means we'll have finished all the Bohemian missions, so that's cool. But I'll bring you guys back in a couple months. All right, we have just finished integrating Meath, and now we have ourselves the mission we've been waiting for, the achievement we've been going for all this time, and that is The Bohemians, it has been claimed. Awesome. That's a pretty good little achievement to get there. We pretty much were able to sneak it in without too much difficulty. Restore the Mongol Empire. Okay. So with this dismantle the HRE, by the way, does it check to see if you're not like the HRE, like if you form the final reform? Does that count? Do you think? I don't know. I guess we could find out, but yeah, we have that done. Can I add that to... Is that close enough to where it could become part of the Empire? Not really. I'd have to kind of jump around here. But also, France made a mistake. France has taken this little province here, giving me Imperial ban against them. So we can fight France. In fact, I might just do that war. Yeah, I think that'll be our end goal. We're going to fight France, do Imperial ban, call Spain in. It'll truce lock us with a lot of the guys in Europe, which is pretty cool. And it also is going to let us kind of take our armies around and do a little European tour here. These English separatists are a little annoying that they're still here. Can I march you? Oh, I forgot I had a boat like that. Okay. Yeah, we're going to leave that army in England. We're going to take this 40 in the Pale. Actually, we have that army stuck there. Can these guys just walk across? No, they can't. We need transport. Okay, we're going to start fighting France. Spain should be a match for them. We should be a match for Tuscany. We've just finished, ransacking Tuscany. And now we can actually start breaking these guys apart even more. So let's start fighting France. I'm going to force Aquileia into our empire. And we have to start worrying about aggressive expansion, because you do get AE for forcing people in the empire. It's not just you get it for free, which kind of sucks. But I'll fight the war, and I'll bring you guys back. All right, it's time to start making our peace deals in the France war. We've already gotten Aquileia into our beautiful, glorious empire. You can see we are massive now. Sitting at, I think, what's the current status of Voltaire's Nightmare? 81, so 19 to go. We've sieged up pretty well. We're going to get Toulouse, and we're going to go ahead and force release Gascony, which is these two provinces. So we'll just get some of those out of there. We're also going to give 2 provinces back to Vence. So that's going to deal with those 2 guys. So now there's only 1 province controlled by a non-member of the Empire. That just leaves Liège, Tuscany, which we're getting close to. I'm blowing through my money like crazy here. I'm debating just punching Tuscany for money. I think that's going to be what I'm honestly going to do. Let's just get money from Tuscany. Just because I need it to keep my economy afloat. That also releases all these sieges here, and I can start moving my armies back. France has basically fallen over without any conflict. They still have not... I don't know where their army is. Actually, I think I do know. I see it up there. Yeah, there's their army. It's just up sieging in Den Haag. But they've not taken any fights, and we're just kind of running them over with the force of numbers at this point. But, I mean, that works for me. We're going to release Barroy. We're going to cancel... We're going to release a lot of the nations here. Bourbonnais, Orleans, Champagne. So we're going to keep eating into France. All the progress they made by retaking Bourbonnais, we're going to get it back. Or I guess that's not... What is this? This is Champagne. We're going to just re-release Champagne. Set France back again. And continue on our march here. So I'm going to let this siege play out. We're going to get France knocked out. And I'll bring you guys back once we're ready to stop that. We're getting real close, 1600. So after this war, we'll probably put a cut in. And then we'll talk about what our next goals are. All right, it's time for us to peace out of our war with France. We're going to really just partition them. I think all of the countries that we can possibly release, besides Brittany, are being released in this peace deal. So there goes France. They had a good run, but now we have a whole bunch of new countries we can add to the empire as time goes on. I need to get a guy back in here to transfer trade. We're also doing 2 other wars. One of them is to make Brabant our religion. The other one is to do expansion against Dauphine over here. We'll force them to be Protestant as well as part of the empire. So that will be good for us. We're also going to probably get a coalition from this. Not losing a ton. Yeah, this is nothing. Just minus 2. So that's a pretty easy war to do. Brabant, we're not going to take anything. We're waiting for the siege of Berg. We're going to take money from Berg. We'll punch Brabant for some money, and we're also going to free Utrecht from them. which is a reform province, which we'll have to convert, so that's no biggie. But that's going to leave us with one heretic prince, no provinces that are actually occupied by non-members, which means, if I go and take a look at it, we can almost complete our mission tree. This is one of the last missions we need. That gives us Imperial Authority growth, and bonus prestige. I just like the growth there. And the rest of this to have cathedral and universities in our capital, which will just take some time. And we need to have these guys... They need enlightenment. Are we going to really play this game until enlightenment? I'm not sure about that. We'll see. But we've really come along quite well here, if I do say so myself, where we're already at the point where we can take anybody. Like, our snowball is insane, and we don't even have the vassal swarm formed yet, right? Like, it's still, what is this, 150 years in the game? Give or take a couple, because it's 1444. So, we've really steamrolled this. This is the power of Bohemia. It's even stronger when you're Austria, but, I mean, come on, this is crazy. Like, look at this block of power. Also, Spain, by the way, has our dynasty, right? So if we keep the Conic dynasty on, we just, we can maybe get Spain, and then we have most of the New World, barring Portugal over here, under our thumb. Is there anyone interesting that's in the list here? Yeah, I don't really care. It doesn't matter. They're all HRE provinces that we're now full up. So I'm going to free Dauphine. I'll probably play until 1600, and I'll bring you guys back when it's okay for us to end the episode here. Real quick here, we pieced out of our war with Dauphine. They are now part of our massive empire, which is quite, like, this is impressive. I'm really happy with all of this. Like, we're almost continent expanding. If we look at the Voltaire's Nightmare, we're at 83. And if we count just the nations we have that we can expand in, there's at least 2 here. There's some others. We're not even, like, close to being done with all of this. We also lost our alliance with Sweden at some point. I think they lost the war, and they were forced to free it. But now we have enough imperial authority where we can do reform the Hofgericht, Reicht, I don't know. It's German. Gives us core creation cost and locks us into centralization, which means we are getting real close, not too far away from getting all of this stuff over here done. And we gain 1 imperial authority a month. So that's just crazy. That's a huge growth modifier. We have so many boosts from all of our different stuff. So we're just going to really kick through the authority growth here. But for now, I think we're going to put a cut in. All right, we've gone so far. We're beyond the point of being stopped. I think our last one we're going to go for, achievement-wise, is going to be Voltaire's Nightmare. I don't think there's anything else in this list that is going to really make it good for us. I mean, you could conquer some trade stuff, but this is not a nation that I want to do outside European conquests. Pirate stuff, Silk Road, Mughals, Aslip, coffee-producing province, not moving my capital. I wonder... Okay, you have to not be the HRE, so that's why you can't do it that way. So we can't do Runa Imperia. 7 free cities, none of which are of Germanic culture, we could maybe do. Maybe, we'll see. I'll do that if we get to the end of having all the stuff. Mare Nostrum we could do. We need to form Rome. But I want to do a Byzantine game, so that's not going to happen. We could do the furnaces. We're not going to form Wales. Can I culture shift to Greater Moravia? I'll Google that one. But I think we're... I still need to capture boats. I only have 6 boats captured with my fucking doctrine. Okay, we're going to have to do some naval battles to get my navy a little bit stronger here and get us some boats. But, yeah, I think we put a cut in here. We've done very well. Maybe a strong... And next episode, you could see us get our vassal swarm going, and we're going to get that Voltaire's Nightmare achievement done. And then we'll put this one under wraps, I think. Yeah, we'll get the Irish miners. There's at least like 5 or 6 over there. We'll get the French miners. And then maybe we partition Spain, or I don't know where else. There's still some Italians we can force into our nation. So we have avenues for expansion. We'll start working on that, and we'll get this all wrapped up. But for now, I'm Klaus here. Hope you guys enjoyed. I've been Sean, the Smooth Screeners, and I'll catch you next one. Later.